For my next episode of Heroes in Battle, we're going to talk about Hordes. So basically what I did is I copied down all the likely equipment that you would see in battle. And this is just a point reference system where the cost per unit is every 100 soldiers, and then you have the various equipment so that you can reference it later. Then what I did was I put together basically gear packages. So for scouts, this is what I want them equipped with. Mounted soldiers, this is what I want them equipped with. I took mercenaries, and what I did was I multiplied the number of hit dice times the number of hit dice times 1 silver per day, plus I gave them special bonus cost for the amount of skills that they have. And so what this does is this gives you an estimated cost of what the mercenary would cost. And then at the final bit, what I did is I assigned a particular type of mercenary with the equipment. And that basically forms the basis for your horde. So under this assumption, which using the player's handbook cost, it looks like Saruman's warband cost 834 million gold. Sauron's warband only cost 38.8 million gold. And this is at the Battle of Helm's Deep and the Battle of Minas Tirith. Whereas Rohan cost 140. But it's important to note that Rohan's cost was over a long period of time, and the majority of that cost was the horses themselves. Whereas Saruman's cost was a lot right up front because they had to build all of that armor, equipment, and raise all of those Uruk-hai. So what does this really look like on the battlefield? So what you do is you print out these nice little things that gives you everything that you need to know about the unit. And then if a player is in charge of that unit, you simply put that player in charge of the unit. And so the player would be like, hey, I've got a +4 to hit, and you'll say, okay, well, the unit will give you an extra +4 to hit, and you will do an extra 10d8 +4 damage times 10 on your attacks. And so when the unit moves forward, they will simply move the central piece, which is where they are located, and then move the other pieces and attach it. And that makes movement nice, easy, everyone can understand, and you can orchestrate larger battles fairly quickly. And you have the players take care of individual units or packs of units so that you as a DM can focus just on the enemy combatants. And that makes this whole thing a whole lot easier. All right, thank you for watching. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments.